Welcome to the Healthcare Provider Happy Hour. This is a safe space where we invite healthcare providers to unapologetically be themselves after the working day. My name is Jennifer George, and each week I will connect you with guests and stories that will help transform your stress to success and fulfillment. Are you with me? Grab your drink of choice and let's chat. Hey everyone, welcome to the Healthcare Provider Happy Hour. I'm your host, Jennifer George, and I'm joining you this morning with an English breakfast tea. I want to chat with you today a little bit about gratitude, and this is something that I always touch on in my podcast if you've been listening now for a while, when it comes to self-care and when it comes to resiliency and when it comes to self-empowerment. Okay, there's a lot of research out there on gratitude and how it cultivates overall well-being, mood, satisfaction. Okay, some research even shows that it improves heart health. So imagine that. Okay, and when you think about it, how often or what percentage of your day do you spend in gratitude? Probably not much, right? I know every morning I definitely write my gratitudes down. I don't do it as often every night, even though I think I should, but I am saying them throughout my day. And one of the ways I cultivate gratitude is through my patient interactions every day. When you think about it, you're at work more than you are at home. If you think about looking at a week at a glance, a lot of your time is spent at work. So what if you could cultivate gratitude while you were at work? That would definitely help improve your overall sense of well-being, help minimize burnout, help improve your empathy with your patients every single day. One of the things I want you to consider when you think about gratitude and your patient interactions is how often at the end of your patient interactions do you thank your patients for letting you help them? Think about that for a moment. And this is a practice I've been starting to do now for a while, where I make sure that at the end of my sessions, I say thank you to my patients. And I can't even tell you sometimes the responses. Just most recently, I was saying to a patient, thank you. And he gave me a handshake afterward. And it was like a sign of respect, right? He was like, oh, you're thanking me. And it catches people off guard. It catches patients off guard when you say thank you to them, because they are the ones who feel like they should be thanking you for your service. And yes, while that's true, gratitude is that equal energy exchange between you and your patients, right? So when I'm saying thank you to my patients, I'm saying thank you because they are letting me in to their lives. This is a very vulnerable time for them. And to be privileged enough to help them through this very trying time in their life, I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to help improve their life in some small way, shape, or form. So when I say thank you, I'm grateful in that moment to be receiving that gift or that lesson, because not all patient interactions go well. So even if it doesn't go that great, I'm still saying thank you at the end, because chances are I learned something, or chances are I've received some sort of gift in that interaction just to be a part of their care in some small way. So think about that. And that's one way that you can start cultivating gratitude in your everyday when you're at work, is thanking your patients. So not only should we be asking for permission, right, to be involved in their care, but we also want to thank them for allowing us to be a part of their life in some small way and a part of their care journey. The thing about gratitude that I love is that it just helps you to reset and reframe your mindset. You know, when you're around colleagues who constantly complain, it's really hard to come from a place of gratitude. But if you're someone who practices it and is conscientious of it every day, you'll become more sensitive to people that are complaining. And it's not that you have to completely disconnect from them. And if you have to, that's totally fine to preserve your own well-being. But just understand that they're just going through a tough place right now, right? And the best thing you could do is just listen, but you don't want to necessarily follow that energy train, because what ends up happening is then you become negative and pessimistic and cynical, and that starts to accumulate and outweigh all of the good feelings that you have, that persistence of it. And when you are coming from that place, there's no possible chance that you are open and able to empathize or empower your patients in some way, shape, or form. It's just impossible. You can't be so unappreciative, but yet provide the best care. It just doesn't make sense, right? So you just want to be in alignment to that flow of energy, which is receiving and being grateful for that. I want to share with you, I just want to close off, I want to share with you an excerpt from my book, Communication is Care, in my personal note where I touch on this a little bit. And I want you to feel the emotion behind what I'm saying, because I know when I wrote this, I was quite emotional around what I wrote here. And maybe this will help you to align yourself with gratitude a little bit more in your everyday work and practice as well. I am grateful to my patients and to my life experiences over the years, as they have taught me so much, to always believe in the greater good, to know that my independence is precious, and to know that we are all deeply connected. No matter how challenging life can get, I now understand there is a higher calling to peace and fulfillment. And that higher calling comes through gratitude. Okay? So please, please consider gratitude as a part of your self-care plan, not only outside of work, but inside of work. Okay? And especially inside of work. Especially inside of work. It's not only going to improve your life, your outlook, your resiliency, your level of empowerment and self-mastery, but it will also enhance your patients as well. So let me know what you guys think. If you liked this episode, please take a screenshot, tag me on Instagram. My handle's @bestobsessedwithjen, and I'll do the same. If you are liking these podcasts, please leave an honest review on iTunes. Hit the 5 stars. It literally takes 30 seconds. I would greatly appreciate it in continuing to bring you these episodes every single week. And if you want to chat more about gratitude, if this is something that you want to learn more about, or learn about how you can practice it more efficiently and with more awareness and feeling behind it, please reach out to me again on Instagram. You can DM me @bestobsessedwithjen. I also touch on things like gratitude in my weekly newsletters with my community. So if you want to be a part of that weekly newsletter group, please let me know. I will add you myself, or you can go to my website, jennifergeorge.co, and sign up there. Okay, and until we chat next time, stay grateful and stay happy. So if you guys like this podcast, please subscribe and leave an honest review. Your feedback means everything to me. Your reviews are what moves this podcast forward, and I always appreciate receiving them. If you want to get a hold of me directly, reach out to me on social media. My handles are in the show notes, and you can always subscribe to my weekly newsletters at jennifergeorge.co so that we can stay connected. So until next time, thank you guys so much again for your ongoing support.